Okay, I think we are good to go now. So, namaste and welcome on a Vijaya Dashami. It's a day of a victory. Mother at ashram after a Durga Puja. Mother used to give her blessings and she used to give a darshan also. So, somebody had shared a picture. I would like to begin with seeing that picture and the prayer of which we most of us might be aware of it, but you can also, this is the decoration and the playground, I guess, of mother's chair, the only authority to which we listen, the authority of the divine. So looking at it in 1952 on 6th of February, on the inauguration of Sri Aurobindo Center International University at that time, and later on the name has been changed. Mother gave us a prayer, student's prayer, and her answer to that. So, as like we generally begin any uh, such events with the prayer, we will begin with student's prayer. I would go slow. You can repeat after me. Also, I'm putting that on the chat as this part would remain on the visual. Students' prayer. Make of us the hero warriors we aspire to become. May we fight successfully the great battle of the future that is to be born against the past that seeks to endure, so that may manifest and we be ready to receive them. Make of us the hero warrior of the future that is to be born against the past that seeks to endure, so that the new things may manifest and we be ready to receive them. Make of us the hero warriors we aspire to become. May we fight successfully the great battle of the future that is to be born against the past that seeks to endure, so that the new things may manifest and we be ready to receive them. This is the mother's chair in the meditation room at Sri Aurobindo Ashram on the eve of the Durga Puja. Let us now connect with the Mother as we set our prayer, especially in current times when we are seeing the whole world in a turmoil. A greater churning is happening. There is much need of hero warriors of Mother's light, the children of light, Savitasas Putra, Amritasya Putra, to stable ourselves and get that kind of a prana to fight against the past, against the night, against the ignorance, against the death. We take particular mudra for a few minutes and observe our natural breath and let Mother decide the way prana needs to be modified, purified, and unified with the universal and transcendental. We give our control of our breathing and prana with full faith. It is anyhow involuntary actions. It is happening. It is existing. So it's a time to completely surrender this prana to her. There are 7 mudras, and for each mudra we roughly take 2 minutes. These 7 mudras of the Mother, symbolizing victory of the truth. And what better day it can be to practice this victory of truth. The first mudra, folding the hands near the chest. O splendor of eternal truth, I call thee, I salute thee, O son of the morrow, O splendor of eternal truth. I call thee, I salute thee, O son of the morrow. O Lord, with full faith, love, and surrender, we are ready for thy victory. Let's hold this mudra for a minute with this prayer. O Lord, with full faith, love, and surrender, we are ready for thy victory. Let's unite our heart, our breath, our mind with this prayer given by the Mother, and say it out once again from the depths of our heart with utmost sincerity and purity. O Lord, with full faith, love, and surrender, we are ready for thy victory. Moving to the next mudra. As shown in the picture, hold your hands and the quote to unite with our prayer, our heart, our emotions, our passions, our physical body and every cell vibrating. In adoration, we seek union with the divine. And observe the resonance of your body, of your life, energy, and emotions, of your thoughts and ideas. Being in this mudra and observing the natural breath. In adoration, we seek union with the divine. We move to the next mudra. Please pull your fingers, open your arms in front. With a quiet receptivity, prepare yourself. With a quiet receptivity, prepare yourself. As we prepare ourselves, we go to the next. By receptivity, the consciousness is united with the divine. By receptivity, the consciousness is united with the divine. As we become more receptive through our prana and the union takes place, we turn to the world. This is not for the salvation or the liberation. This work of integral yoga is for the world. We are not doing it for ourselves, but for the world. So it's very important to turn to the world while keeping union connecting with the divine. We turn to the world. In equanimity, anchoring ourselves within, in our highest self, in the divine, we turn to the world without getting perturbed. We swiftly hold this mudra and we face the world where falsehood is opposing truth. Step by step, Mother is leading us towards the final victory. And we face the world where falsehood is opposing truth. Feel her presence in the prana, in the body, in the emotions, in the thought, in every part of being, at every plane of consciousness. And the last mudra. Truth must conquer and dominate falsehood. Let's reject the falsehood. Let us be her light, her sword, to conquer and dominate falsehood. And the last. Only then truth will spread over the world. The truth will spread over the whole world and be manifested. Then truth will spread over the earth, whole world and be manifested. The aspiration for truth is sure to conquer. I'm not sure whether it is written sure or a come. With sincere, we just aspire for truth, for its conquering the world. The aspiration for truth is sure to conquer. Victory to the Divine Mother, victory of the truth. Let's read Mother answer to the student's prayer. Started with. Call to victory. I salute you, my brave little soldiers. I give you my call to the rendezvous with victory. I salute you, my brave little soldiers. I give you my call to the rendezvous with victory. We now invoke Mother Durga, then invoke the Mother India. We now invoke the power, the Supreme Mother Durga, as once Sri Aurobindo invoked while in a freedom struggle for calling all the youth of India. Let us, those who have united right now on this call, and afterwards who are going to watch the video later, let us call Durga, Rishi Aurobindo's Durga Stotra, written in Bengali. We would listen in Bengali itself to keep that same power and intensity. Mind may not understand, but what heart understands is more important. What heart knows, mind will understand tomorrow. I read it somewhere. Let us pray and invoke from the heart.
मातः दुर्गे सिंहवाहिनी सर्वशक्तिदायिनी मातः शिवप्रिये তোমার শক্তাংশ জাত আমরা বঙ্গদেশের যুবকগণ তোমার মন্দিরে আসীন প্রার্থনা করিতেছি শুনো মাতা পুরো বঙ্গদেশে প্রকাশ হও মাতা দুর্গে যুগে যুগে মানব শরীরে অবতীর্ণ হইয়া জন্মে জন্মে তোমারই কার্য করিয়া তোমার আনন্দ ধামে ফিরিয়া যাই এইবার জন্মিয়া তোমারই কার্যে ব্রতী আমরা শোনো মাতা পুরো বঙ্গদেশে সহায় হও মাতা দুর্গে সিংহবাহিনী ত্রিশূলধারিণী বর্ম আবৃত সুন্দর শরীরে মাতা জয়দায়িনী তোমার প্রতীক্ষায় ভারত রহিয়াছে তোমার সেই মঙ্গলময়ী মূর্তি দেখিতে উৎসুক শুনো মাতা পুরো বঙ্গদেশে প্রকাশ হও মাতা দুর্গে বলদায়িনী প্রেমদায়িনী জ্ঞানদায়িনী শক্তি স্বরূপিণী ভীমে সম্মরৌদ্র রূপিণী জীবন সংগ্রামে ভারত সংগ্রামে তোমার প্রেরিত যোদ্ধা আমরা দাও মাতা প্রাণে মনে অসুরের শক্তি অসুরের উদ্যম দাও মাতা হৃদয়ে বুদ্ধিতে দেবের চরিত্র দেবের জ্ঞান মাতা দুর্গে জগৎ শ্রেষ্ঠ ভারত জাতি নিবিড় তিমিরে আচ্ছন্ন ছিল তুমি মাতা গগন প্রান্তে অল্পে অল্পে উদয় হইতেছ তোমার স্বর্গীয় শরীরের তিমির বিনাশী আভায় উষার প্রকাশ হইল আলোক বিস্তার কর মাতা তিমির বিনাশ কর মাতা দুর্গে শ্যামলা সর্বসৌন্দর্য অলঙ্কৃতা জ্ঞান প্রেম শক্তির আধার বঙ্গভূমি তোমার বিভূতি এতদিন শক্তি সংহরণে আত্মগোপন করিতেছিল আগত যুগ আগত দিন ভারতের ভার স্কন্ধে লইয়া বঙ্গ জননী উঠিতেছে এসো মাতা প্রকাশ হও মাতা দুর্গে তোমার সন্তান আমরা তোমার প্রসাদে তোমার প্রভাবে মহৎ কার্যের মহৎ ভাবের উপযুক্ত হই বিনাশ কর ক্ষুদ্রতা বিনাশ কর স্বার্থ বিনাশ কর ভয় মাতা দুর্গে কালী রূপিণী নৃমুণ্ড মালিনী দিগম্বরী কৃপান পানি দেবী অসুর বিনাশিনী ক্রূর নিনাদে অন্তঃস্তূপ বিনাশ করো একটিও যেন আমাদের ভিতরে জীবিত না থাকে বিমল নির্মল যেন হই এই প্রার্থনা মাতা প্রকাশ হও মাতা দুর্গে স্বার্থে ভয়ে ক্ষুদ্রাশয়তায় ম্রিয়মান ভারত আমাদের মহৎ করো মহৎ প্রয়াসী করো উদার চেতা করো সত্য সংকল্প করো আর অল্পাসী নিশ্চেষ্ট অলস ভয়ভীত যেন না হই মাতা দুর্গে যোগ শক্তি বিস্তার করো তোমার প্রিয় আর্য সন্তান লুপ্ত শিক্ষা চরিত্র মেধা শক্তি ভক্তি শ্রদ্ধা তপস্যা ব্রহ্মচর্য সত্য জ্ঞান আমাদের মধ্যে বিকাশ করিয়া জগৎকে বিতরণ করো মানব সহায়ে দুর্গতি নাশিনী জগদম্বে প্রকাশ হও মাতা দুর্গে অন্তস্থ রিপু সংহার করিয়া বাহিরের বাধা বিঘ্ন নির্মূল করো বলশালী পরাক্রমী উন্নত চেতা জাতি ভারতের পবিত্র কাননে উর্বর ক্ষেত্রে গগন সহচর পর্বত তলে পূত সলীলা নদী তীরে একতায় প্রেমে সত্যে শক্তিতে শিল্পে সাহিত্যে বিক্রমে জ্ঞানে শ্রেষ্ঠ হইয়া নিবাস করুক। মাতৃচরণে এই প্রার্থনা প্রকাশ হও। মাতা দুর্গে আমাদের শরীরে যোগ বলে প্রবেশ করো। যন্ত্র তব, অশুভ বিনাশী তরবারি তব, অজ্ঞান বিনাশী প্রদীপ তব আমরা হইব। বঙ্গীয় যুবকগণের এই বাসনা পূর্ণ করো। যন্ত্রী হইয়া যন্ত্র চালাও, অশুভ হন্ত্রী হইয়া তরবারি ঘুরাও। জ্ঞান দীপ্তি প্রকাশিনী হইয়া প্রদীপ ধরো, প্রকাশ হও। মাতা দুর্গে তোমাকে পাইলে আর বিসর্জন করিব না। শ্রদ্ধা ভক্তি প্রেমের ডোরে বাঁধিয়া রাখিব। এসো মাতা, আমাদের মনে প্রাণে শরীরে প্রকাশ হও। বীর মার্গ প্রদর্শিনী এসো, আর বিসর্জন করিব না। আমাদের অখিল জীবন অনবচ্ছিন্ন দুর্গা পূজা, আমাদের সর্বকার্য অবিরত পবিত্র প্রেমময় শক্তিময় মাতৃসেবাব্রত হোক। এই প্রার্থনা মাতা পুরো বঙ্গদেশে প্রকাশ হোক।
We read a paragraph from Sri Aurobindo's epic poem Savitri, the book of the Traveler of the World, the book 2, Canto 7, The Descent into Night, page number 236. This part describes the journey of a soul in the domain of night. Then the scene changed, but kept its dreadful core. Altering its form, the life remained the same. A capital was there without a state. It had no ruler, only groups that strove. He saw a city of ancient ignorance, founded upon a soil that knew not light. There, each in his own darkness walked alone. Only they agreed to differ in evil's path, to live in their own way for their own selves, or to enforce a common lie and wrong. Their ego was lord upon his peacock seat, and falsehood sat by him, his mate and queen. The world turned to them as heaven to truth and God. Injustice justified by firm decrees. The sovereign weights of errors legalized tread. But all the weights were false and none the same. Ever she watched with her balance and a sword, lest any sacrilegious word expose the sanctified formulas of her old misrule. In high professions wrapped, self-will walked wide, and license stalked prating of order and light. There was no altar raised to liberty. True freedom was abhorred and hunted down. Harmony and tolerance nowhere to be seen. Each group proclaimed its dire and naked law. A frame of ethics knobbed with scriptural rules, or a theory passionately believed and praised. A table seemed of high heaven's sacred code. A formal practice mailed an iron shod gave to a rude and ruthless warrior kind, drawn from the savage bowels of the earth, a proud, stern poise of harsh nobility, a civic posture rigid and formidable. But all their private acts belied the pose. Power and utility were their truth and right. An eagle rapacity clawed its coveted good. Beaks peaked and talons tore all weaker prey. In their sweet secrecy of pleasant scenes, nature they obeyed, and not a moralist god. Inconscient treaders in a bundles of contraries, they did what in others they would persecute when their eyes looked upon their fellows' wives. An indignation flamed a virtuous wrath, oblivious of their own deep hide offense. Mob like they stoned a neighbor caught in sin. A pragmatist judge within passed false decrees. Posed was Inequities on equities base, reasoned ill actions just, sanction the scale of the merchant ego's interest and desire. Thus was balance kept, the world could live. A zealot fervor pushed their ruthless skulls. All faith not theirs blood scourge as heresy. They questioned, captived, tortured, burned, or smote, and forced the soul to abandon right or die. Amid her clashing creeds and varying sects, religion sat upon a blood-stained throne. 100 tyrannies oppressed and slew, and founded unity upon fraud and force. Only what seemed was prized as real there, the ideal was a cynic, ridiculous butt, hooted by the crowd, mocked by enlightened wits, spiritual seeking wandered outcasted. A dreamer's self-deceiving web of thought, or mad chimera deemed, or hypocrites fake. Its passionate instinct trailed through minds obscure, lost in the circuits of the ignorance. A lie was there, the truth, and truth a lie. Here must the traveler of the upward way, for daring hell's kingdoms wins the heavenly route, pause or pass slowly through that perilous space. A prayer upon his lips and the greater name. A prayer upon his lips and the great name. If probe not all discernment's keen spear point, he might stumble into falsity's endless net. If probe not all discernment's keen spear point, he might stumble into falsity's endless net. Over his shoulder, often he must look back like one who feels on his neck an enemy's breath. Else, stealing up behind a treasonous blow, a light prostrate cast and pinned to unholy soil, pierced through his back by evil's poignant stake. So might one fall on the eternal's rod, forfeiting the spirit's lonely chance in time, and no news of him reaching the waiting gods, marked missing in the register of souls. His name, the index of a failing hope, the position of a dead remembered star. Only were safe who kept God in their hearts. Only were safe who kept God in their hearts, courage their armor, faith their sword. They must walk, the hand ready to smite, the eye to scout, casting a javelin regard in front, heroes and soldiers of the army of light. Hardly even so, the grisly danger past, released into a calmer, purer air. They dared at length to breathe and smile once more. Once more they moved beneath a real sun. Though hell claimed rule, the spirit still had power. This no man's land he passed without debate. Him the heights missioned, him the abyss desired. None stood across his way, no voice forbade. for swift and easy is the downward path, and now towards the night was turned his face. Only were safe who kept God in their hearts, courage their armor, faith their sword. They must walk, the hand ready to smite, the eye to scout, casting a javelin regard in front, heroes and soldiers of the army of light. In such a hour of night we are living in this world, and being a hero warrior, we need to keep God in our heart and prayer upon lips, his name Ma on our lips. Next few moments you can be in silence, listen to the mother's music. If you feel like journaling, any word strike you, you can do so. For the meditation, have selected from sorry, 13th December 1953, marching in the search of the soul. It's approximately 14 minutes long meditation piece, a meditative music. You can feel free to be in silence and leave, be throughout, do journal, or just listen and meditate upon the music. with gratitude to the Master, offering ourselves for the victory of truth, victory of the Divine Mother. We conclude today's session. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful night. Jai Ma, Vande Mataram.